Shalom, sister. Shalom. Kol Yahweh Bashem Hamashiach Ramalaki Yahushai. All praises to the Most High. I just wanted to do a quick testimony video, but before I start, right now it's the Feast of Unleavened Bread. It's the last day, the 7th day for us. So we ended it off with tacos. Tastes so good. We got jerk chicken, fajita chicken, ground beef. We got the peppers, you know, everything you think of it, we got it, right? So she doing that for dinner, and all we gotta do is fry the corn tortillas. We made unleavened bread this morning. We made waffles, and we had chicken, amawanya, and Ashaya threw down on the chicken, and we had unleavened bread this morning too, blueberry unleavened bread, and some other stuff. But anyway, that's all. And I'm excited about it. I think this is my 7th Feast of Unleavened Bread, and it feels good. I'm real excited to close it out tonight so I can get my life together, because I didn't eat that much unleavened bread like I usually do. Last year we went through 2 bags of flour in my household, but this year we barely made it through a half a bag, because it's just, you don't need to, a little is efficient. You don't need to, you know, have a whole, just be eating. But that's what we was doing last year. So okay, so I just wanted to do this video, just giving all honor and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, of course, and yeah, just magnifying him and his works, because before I even start, I just want to make this clear, all right? Because I had a brother get on my channel, and, you know, I shouldn't even have to address this, but I do. You know, he was like, I didn't want to watch this. Well, nobody told you to watch the video. My channel is for sisters. When you look at the videos, everything is pretty much addressed to sisters. My channel is for sisters, to help sisters endure in this truth, etc. I shouldn't have to explain myself, but nobody's forcing brothers to watch my channel. And my channel is for sisters. I just want to say that, you know, it's for sisters. But I wanted to speak about the works of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. It's not TMI, but, you know, I try to be as transparent as possible with y'all. Just to be honest with y'all, keep it real as much, you know, as much as possible. I mean, I try to keep it real as much as possible without trying to tell all my business. But, because we still got to be discreet. Keepers at home. Okay. But, well, anyway, so February, I stopped nursing my son. All right, so I stopped nursing him after it was 13 months, because I was trying to just get myself together. I was trying to lose a little weight, detox, just do a whole bunch of stuff, and try to get myself together spiritually too, so I can do multiple days of fasting and stuff, because it's hard to do that when you're nursing. I mean, some sisters can do it, but, you know, it's hard for me to do that, to keep up my milk supply and try to, you know, fast. So it was kind of hard for me. So I weaned him off. So I weaned him off in February. Then in February, I was spotting for 2 weeks. And I was just thinking, oh, you know, it's because I stopped breastfeeding my son. I'm just spotting, you know, because I'm just stopping, you know, my cycle is trying to get back to normal. So then I didn't pay it any attention, but I do remember being sick, because my sister's like, oh, my husband was like, oh, you was sick then too. And I was like, dang, I was sick. So I ended up being sick. I remember feeling like I was about to pass out and everything, but, you know, I ended up being okay. And that was like for 2 weeks. If you see me keep drinking water, so my mouth is so dry. But so that happened for 2 weeks, and then a week later I woke up on the Sabbath day. I took a nap. I woke up and I was just bleeding, and I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? I didn't think nothing of it. I was just like, I didn't have no signs of a cycle coming or anything. So that was Saturday. I'm sorry if I sound so congested, y'all. It's like allergies, and I don't know what's going on. But anyway, that was February. That was like, I think the last week of February. So March came, and for some reason, the spirit just helped me to be like, just take a pregnancy test. And I didn't have any pregnancy symptoms or anything. So I took the pregnancy test, and it was positive. And I said, what the hell? I said, this don't make no sense. So I'm conflicted in my spirit, and I'm like, how am I pregnant? I said, it just doesn't add up, doesn't make any sense. And then I looked back at the last month, the prior month, and I'm like, oh, maybe I had a miscarriage. So I I'm doing the math and everything. I'm looking everything up. I'm asking sisters. I'm, asking a couple sisters, what do they think about it? And they're saying, yeah, it might be a miscarriage. One sister said, you could still be pregnant. And I'm like, I don't think so, because it doesn't make any sense. I don't feel like I'm pregnant. So then I ended up going to the emergency room, and because I just couldn't wait for a doctor's appointment, so I just went to the emergency room. And they pretty much gave me the sonogram, and she was looking, it was an Eve, and she was like, just couldn't find anything. She said she couldn't find anything. And then the doctor, I guess the blood work, everything came back. And he was like, oh, it looks like you miscarried. So when he told me that, before I got to the hospital, I was just like, when I was driving there, I always ask the Most High and everybody should be like this, just accept the will of the Most High no matter what the situation is. You kind of just got to accept it. And that's what I had in my mind and my spirit, to just accept whatever, it was going to be, whether I would be pregnant or whether it would be a miscarriage. So lucky. So, when he told me it was a miscarriage, it was a Jake doctor. When he told me it was a miscarriage, I was just like, okay, all right. And as soon as he left, I just got up and I just started, praising, singing to Yahweh Shem Yahshai. That's the only thing I could think of doing. And it's like, you got to praise Yahweh Shem Yahshai literally in every single state that you're in. The Lord gives and the Lord takes away. He takes away from you just as fast as he gives to you. You always got to praise him at every estate. And I remember I was just praising him. Just praising him. That's all I could do. That's all I could do. And I ended up leaving the hospital. And then that week, when did I leave? Oh, I ended up leaving the hospital that week. And this is all in March. So I ended up leaving the hospital. And then that week, I'm like, whatever, feeling down about it, feeling bad about it. But just like, it's just the Most High will, try not to let my emotions get the best of me. Because you know how like when you pregnant, your hormones fluctuate up and down. So I was like, oh, I'm enjoying my trip to Miami, because I surprised my husband to his Purim gift was a trip to Miami. So we was in Miami for a good couple days, 4 days or so, and we was chilling, having a good time. And mind you, I'm drinking, we having fun, and I'm like, I'm not pregnant anymore. It's okay for me to have a couple drinks, or I'm not thinking nothing of it. So then, as soon as I come back from Miami, like literally when I was in Miami, I felt perfect. I felt fine. I was living my best freaking life. But when I came back, I'm only laughing because it's like anytime I go somewhere, it's like I'm a whole different person. It's like I'm different from who I am now. It's like I'm not a mommy at that time. So I'm just thinking back like I was living my best life. So come back a week later, I'm feeling pregnancy symptoms. I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, dang, this is crazy. What if, it's some type of pregnancy, maybe I need to get a D&C, maybe it's some stuff left in me, or maybe I got a, what is it called? A Brighton ovum or something. Like maybe, I don't know, y'all. I'm just thinking like, I know I'm not pregnant because they said I had a miscarriage. So, and this was right before Passover. So I got this on my mind, in my spirit, something just going like this the whole time, and I'm trying to fight that spirit, and I'm trying to get ready for Passover, trying to hold it down. So that's what I was doing the whole time, trying to hold it down for Passover and trying to fight that spirit of me feeling morning sickness and all of these this confusion, the spirit of confusion and everything, trying to figure out what's going on with my body. So then eventually I scheduled a doctor's appointment. It was with, I was so mad. It was with a hospital I didn't really even want to go to, but she was an Edomite. She pretty much was like, yeah, it can be an ectopic pregnancy, and an ectopic pregnancy is, I'm doing a video. It could be when, am I closing the door? Just for a quick second, Bobby. Can y'all hear me? Why? Y'all can hear me? She just said she couldn't hear me. Oh. Well, an ectopic pregnancy is when you have, pretty much when your baby is growing inside your ovary. So she said that. Then she said it could be a miscarriage or it could be early pregnancy. And I said, what the hell? I left here coming back more confused. I left the hospital, okay, look. I left the hospital more confused than I was going in, all right? And then I was like, oh, this is the most high, because I was supposed to get blood work for her to check my HCG levels. And then they gave me the wrong paperwork to get my blood work done. So I couldn't even get my blood work done that day. So it was like, I literally went up there for her. She was like, oh, you're going to have to come back tomorrow to get doctor gave you the wrong blood work paper form or whatever. So we can't even test for the HCG. And I said, you know what? She said, you want to just come back tomorrow? I said, yeah. In the back of my mind, I'm like, no. At that point, I'm just like, just got trust in you. How about you, y'all shy? It is what it is. I'm feeling like I'm pregnant, but I'm like, maybe I was looking up how pregnancy symptoms can carry on after a miscarriage, but I'm like, look, it's been 7 weeks. What's going on? So I end up leaving it alone for about a day or two, but it was still weighing heavy on my spirit because I'm feeling pregnant. And my husband's telling me, you're not pregnant. Everybody like, oh, you might not be pregnant. So it's just like, I was dealing with it, and I'm like, look, I just gotta find out. So I scheduled an appointment with some doctors that I had with my second pregnancy, and I really liked them. So I was like, look, they have sonograms in there. They really take care of you. They do ultrasounds, and they give you sonograms, and they take care of you. They do all your blood work there. So I was like, I'm gonna just wing it, because the last time I called them, they said I couldn't come back because I missed too many appointments. So I was like, they might not take me, but I'm gonna just call them. Most I just put on my spirit to call, and I'm telling the receptionist what's going on. And I think she was feeling bad. So she was like, look, we got one appointment open up today at 11 o'clock. Mind you, it was 9:30. My husband just left out. Called my husband. I'm like, look, she got to open it at 11 o'clock. We need to go. He's like, all right. So I get there, and I'm just, just still feeling confused. Just wanting to find the answers out. So it was a Eve doctor walked in. So-called black woman. She walked in. She was real nice, helped me out, everything. I told her what happened, and she was concerned. She was like, that's really confusing. Like, we're going to figure it out. So they brought the sonogram machine in, and, get undressed, lay on the table. And what do I see? I see a little baby. She's like, there's a baby. There's a heartbeat. And I said, are you serious? I said, I cannot believe it. She was like, I cannot believe this, but it's a baby in there. And I'm like, what in the world? And then so she checked the heartbeat, and it was a whole baby in there, just a little baby just sitting there, just, flipping around and stuff. And I was like, what is going on? It was so crazy because that whole freaking entire time that I thought that I had a miscarriage, I was still freaking pregnant. And mind you, I'm thinking like when you have a miscarriage, that's not the first time that I had a miscarriage, or I've been that smells good. What's so funny? That's not the first time no. That's not the first time I've been in a situation like that. Oh yeah. They being real obnoxious. Hold on. I need some chapstick. I mean, it's not that I can't talk about the story around y'all, but it's making me nervous. Huh? I said, it's not that I can't do it.
Oh, no, you're fine. I'm looking for a pacifier and put her milk on.
I'm trying to figure out where I left off at. I'm gonna just have to edit it. Oh, Makazi, you got some milk, girl. What's that, like 6 ounces?
5.
Aw.
Yeah, you laughing?
She said, Mommy, save that for later.
Oh, I am. I just want to put it in the freezer.
Oh.
Because I'm going to use it when I start drinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aw. But, that's not the first time that happened. It's probably this would have been like my 3rd time having a miscarriage, but I never experienced pregnancy symptoms after a miscarriage. So it was weird. So I was like, whatever. So she'd be looking at the sonogram, and then she like, oh, it might be 2 in there. And I'm like, no, I know you lying. I said, I know you can't lie. But she kept looking and looking, and it did kind of look like it. Then I was like, no, it's not. And she was like, okay, maybe it's just one. But, you know, I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. But I would prefer for it to be one in there. But, you know, you never know what the Most High. He just got surprises left and right. So I don't even know. So, it was just a blessing to see that baby in that heartbeat on that monitor, because the whole entire time I thought that I was going through a miscarriage. And when you're going through a miscarriage, just like judgment, you thinking to yourself like, dang, I'm automatically examining myself like, oh, what am I doing wrong? I'm doing this, that, and the third. Let me, you know, I'm like, it was judgment. It was because this, that, and the third. That's what I was thinking the whole time. So I'm grateful that it happened, because, you know, put the spirit on me to really, really, not saying that I don't examine myself, but just really deeply like sit there and meditate on myself. And you know, it really strengthened me to get ready for the Passover, and just feeling grateful. I just feel grateful. I'll give all honor and glory and praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because, you know, you think you lost something, thought I lost the baby, but the whole time he was there. He or she was there, you know, hiding out. And all praises to the Most High. And it's not, I know y'all probably thinking it could be a new pregnant. It's not. It's not. All the dates equal up to the first time that I went to the hospital. So it's pretty crazy. That's the Most High. Most High, you know, had mercy on me and bless my womb after I thought that, you know, all these people telling me that I had a miscarriage. So, you know, and you always gotta give all honor and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And it automatically made me think about being in the hospital when he told me, when I was praising him. I was like, dang, that could be crazy. That could be crazy. That could be the reason why, you know, this baby is here, because I praised him. It could have been a miscarriage. It could have been. But this baby's here probably because, you know, the Most I do is, it's nothing too hard for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It's never nothing too hard for him. So, you know, anytime you feeling like you down and out, you just never know how the Most High gonna bless you. Just keep enduring, you know, keep enduring, keep holding it down for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Keep praising him every single day through trials and tribulations. When we're going through Jacob's trouble, you're going to have to praise Yahweh Shem Yahushua. When you know, going through persecution, you're going to have to praise Yahweh Shem Yahushua. When you get blessings, of course you're going to praise Yahweh Shem Yahushua, but you always want to praise Yahweh Shem Yahushua when you're going through, you know, tribulations and persecutions and obstacles and stuff like that, you know? So I just want to say that, you know, just always give all honor and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You just never know. The Most High just be blessing people left and right. Bless you left and right when you're doing the right thing, and when you really truly holding it down for him. And that's pretty much it, sisters. I got cotton mouth. I'm trying to drink as much water as possible because I'm pregnant now. So it's a blessing. And it's so unexpected because I was like, this whole summer, I'm trying to lose a whole bunch of weight, just trying to eat healthy, get right. I'm buying herbs, buying soursop juices, buying all this stuff. Like, I'm about to, you know, do whole transformation, workout, but I'm still going to have to work out and stuff. I'm still going to have to get myself together. But I feel like I already gained, since I went to Miami, I feel like I gained like 10 pounds out of nowhere. But I don't know, we're going to see. It would be crazy if it was twins, but I would prefer if it was just one. But, you know, the Most High gives whatever he feel like we can handle. So, you know, that's just my little testimony, y'all. Just keep enduring, keep holding it down for your how about you, Yahushua, and you just never know how the Most High can bless you. You know, he can test you. He can test you. Test your spirit, see where your spirit at, and then bless you. You never know. But I'm real grateful that the Most High did that to me, because Passover was a lot of work. Passover was a lot of work. Getting everything ready, making the bread, getting everything set up, etc. That was a lot of work. But if it wasn't for the Most High, if it wasn't for doing all of that, I probably would have just been sitting down somewhere like, dang, is everything okay with me? Is everything okay? So I'm just grateful the Most High had me do things and get things in order for Passover and do all that stuff, because all praise to the Most High. He just put the spirit on me to keep enduring through a very confusing trial in my life. But all honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem HaMashiach, like Yahweh. All praises to the Most High. Keep enduring, keep holding it down. I love y'all. Stay strong and always praise Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Like Job said, the Lord gives and the Lord takes away. So blessed be Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua forever. Amen.